Hey, what's up guys? It's Samuel here from Wales, as you guys know. And today's video, I'm going to talk about, actually, the other video I made for you, David, the voice quality wasn't that good. I think it was the way I uploaded on YouTube, and somewhere in the stage of the upload, something went wrong. But never mind. Um, on the video, actually, on the last video I made talking about getting focused, you've actually answered my question. Funny enough, you answered my question talking about lately how I've been slacking off, not taking the opportunity to make enough videos for the forum, and kind of let myself grow, and to take this opportunity from you coaching me every day. Not every day, yeah, from every single video that I'm actually making. I've actually got a list now on my computer screen to say, so it kind of gives me indications for what I'm going to say in this video. Oh, well, actually, you said something about coming to Wales in a month. You're welcome. You're welcome to come into Cardiff, and just drop an email. Actually, I'll give you phone number through an email, and just tell me when you're coming, and I'll actually show you around one of the great places around Cardiff. So even if you want to, you can even share you can share a room in my house. But there will be a little problem, as there's 7 people. I've got 7 members of my family inside my house. So there's an issue of the room. There might be. Right. I'm gonna get straight now in this video, and I'm serious. I'm gonna talk about more like my insecurities, my excuse insecurities. Watching Cameron's video, really looking deep into his insecurities and his excuses, it kind of made me think of, although I made lots and lots of progress, I'm way far better than how I was before. I made a huge change to myself, and I'm proud of myself. I'm kind of, what's it called, tapping myself back for being, for making this change for myself. It's just this change, just not for only dating a woman. I can actually talk to anyone I'd like without feeling nervousness, without being thinking in my head. But as you know, it takes time to actually get the inner self, the inner work done. As you said before, you work on every day on yourself to improve yourself. I do the same thing, and it's great to know that you actually you keep saying to us that you are working on yourself every day, and it kind of makes me think that no one is perfect. Being perfect is just, it's weird. That's why we're human beings. We have our unique kind of personality that attracts different kind of people. One of my insecurities that actually Cameron mentioned was kind of, Cameron mentioned that when he sees a guy that has a woman with him, really attractive women, I kind of had this kind of jealousy. I kind of like put myself down. It's just like an automatic thing inside my head. A little voice. It used to be a bigger voice before, but now just a little voice thinking, okay, this guy is better than me. This guy, you can do like this. And I'm trying to fight back with my, what's it called? It's called affirmations. By like trying to affirm myself, thinking, no, this is not how you're supposed to be. You're way better than this. And this constant fight kind of, it gets me into my head a lot of times. And if I'm not talking throughout the day, kind of makes me stay locked in. Um, it hasn't been happening lately. It hasn't been happening lately a lot. But before that, it used to happen quite a lot. But now I'm starting to fight back on it. And that's one of my excuses. I think it's like trying to compare myself with individuals around me. And over the past week or so, I've really looked into the main reason why I have this mindset of comparing myself all the time to other guys. And it was down to when I was throughout my childhood. My mum has been always trying to compare me with other kids, such as like, oh, this guy, do you know this and this and that? He's actually going to university and he's doing this. So trying to kind of put myself down. Since I was little, oh, do you know how he had on his third grade on maths? He had an A star and you had a B. So you should do much more work than that. That kind of mentality. I'm not gonna blame mostly on my parents, but I really got deep into the core of why I compare myself. And I think it's that point. That thing has gone into my head. And throughout my childhood, I always been trying to look better, do all the time, do the best as I can do. Even if it's something such as playing a game now. I'm just becoming so competitive. Can be a good thing, but I'm always, I'm always comparing myself to however good the person is. I know that's a negative, that's a wrong mindset to have. It kind of puts myself down, same as Cameron mentioned, and this constant battle in my head, thinking, oh, it's gonna go good like that. I like to have that. Now it's getting less and less, but it's just this constant fighting. It's just making me get inside my head. Another thing that I'm going to talk about is dropping the ego. This another insecurity I have is dropping ego. For us guys, we always have this manhood ego that we don't want to get hurt. Sometimes I'm kind of letting my ego out, like releasing my ego, and some other times I'm kind of closed in with it. If someone is taking a joke out of me, I'm fine with that. I'll go along with it. I even joke myself with it. But if it keeps on constant going, I'm just thinking, this guy is just being a joker. He's just not being himself. And that's not the thing I'm talking about. It's like dropping the ego. It kind of makes me think, not only on this topic, but in other things, such as, when it's like when I get to example, when I'm working in a clothing store. I'm actually working in a clothing store, and it's called USC. And while I'm working, I'm trying to help a customer. If they just like, I approach them in a nice way, can I help you in anything, sir? And if they shut me down, sometimes the shutdowns just kind of hits my ego. It kind of looks ridiculous when I think about it. Really, it's really ridiculous thing. It could be. He's just saying no. I shouldn't take it this as an insult. But it kind of feels that way. It's kind of, like, I'm not saying it's a hurtful thing. It kind of damages my ego for little small things. What's the best solution to actually get rid of that? I'm trying to talk to every single person. I've been doing it for the past year, but now it's kind of makes me sometimes feel my ego just being hurt. think I've only got a couple of seconds, and this will